Cal from Kelly T Black Metal Reviews. Malthusian Kommand are a black metal band hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Formed in 2020, they have laid down a demo in that same year, and this year, 2021, have released their debut EP, Unraveling The Purity Spiral, which is available on physical copy cassette through Jems Label and streaming on digital platforms. This latest release is a 5-track offering full of chaos, maximum blast, and a very obvious savage musicianship with a neat production, enhancing the EP's overall impact. It's a bit of a firecracker of an EP, that's for sure. There's nothing exceptionally groundbreaking here, but it is without doubt a very good second wave black metal listen, and it's just the injection that I needed this week. Tracks titled Anointing the Thrones of Victimhood, Murder Strike, Surplus Killing, Predatory Strangulation, and the Waitan Accession, you get the impression that this ain't too nice of a package lyrical wise. However, these themes perfectly match the gritty sounds created by the boys. Choice cymbal work, hazy and slower bass lines working the rhythm up to meet those faster guitar patterns and trem picks. The first track, Anointing the Thrones of Victimhood, it kicks this one off. It is an offering that has signature and recognizable black metal aggression. The melodicism and time signature changes in this track is utter filth. So good. Vocally, it's scathing and evil sounding. Let's say cult as fuck even. It's mean, incoherent, with that slight reverb adding to the ambience of its overall decay. Murder Strike is max blast and ominous melodicism. I love the melodicism throughout this. It's such a design of violence and hostility with catching hooks. Such an early Carpathian Forest perverse sound throughout this track. I loved hearing that. Vocally again, this one just does not stop. It's completely unrelenting and treacherously vicious. Track Surplus Killing is a crusty fucker. It throws such a sound of early 80s punkish riffs and black and roll beats with an unyielding melody that blends the bridges of trem picking and very interesting guitar patterns with a murderous atmosphere before Predatory Strangulation follows along the same lines as the tracks before it with the in-your-face cranky pants musicianship with tight yet modest riffing and loud blasts mashed with big, fat, rhythmic and moody beats that caught me hard. Those distorted chainsaw guitars and fast riffs added to the urgent delivery of this track, and it was an absolute deadly listen. After a creepy outro of 80s inspired horrid synth to Predatory Strangulation, this EP ends on a bit of a different note to that of the rest of the otherwise fast-paced album, with this track starting out a bit more on the sludgy death side before moving into a notable sound of rank bleakness, and it is the Waitan Accession. It's a track that's just pulling from all sorts of metal corners, that's for sure, with some interesting tempo changes and unusual directional flow, I'm going to say, kind of making it a little hard to follow initially. clearly inspired by some old school heavy metal, which sits in the background and comes through properly in those guitar solos, and slowed up the pace from those blasts intermittently. But it's one that really did grow on me. Guys, Unraveling The Purity Spiral is definitely worth a listen. It's familiar, it's gritty, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy this as much as I did. And at any rate, I'd love to know your thoughts on this, so please comment below. Let's have a chat about it. You guys can grab physical copies through Jems Label. I have a tape myself. It's very cool. It's very cult. And listen to this EP on YouTube and other streaming platforms as well. Now, Malthusian Kommand do not have any socials at the moment, but I recommend to them, if they are listening, to do that, because you guys have an awesome sound and I properly enjoyed this straight-lined, straightforward, nasty black metal, that's for sure. I'm Kelly T, this has been my black metal reviews. We're on YouTube, so please hit subscribe, tap those notifications so you don't miss these deadly albums that we're talking to you about every single week, and come across on Facebook and Instagram and follow us there too. Thanks guys.